Oh, whoops. Oh, boy. To say I'm tired might be an understatement. I'm so tired. It's what happens when you travel all day. Hello, everyone. Whew. So, as you can see, I'm back in New Jersey. Hallelujah. Who would think you get sick of Miami? uh, hey, Squawker, how's it going? Glad you could make it today. I know you have some, you can't make Fridays at 6 o'clock, which would be 6, 5, 4, 3 o'clock your time. Oh, or 7 o'clock, which would be 4 o'clock your time. I've been home for about an hour. I've already gone to the supermarket because we had nothing here. I had to go get half and half because I had to make coffee. And uh, uh, we had literally nothing in the house because we threw everything away before we left because it was going to sit in the refrigerator for a week, which turned into 2 weeks, as Arnold Schwarzenegger said in Total Recall. 2 weeks. And man, it's just I am so glad to be home. So it's 7 minutes until showtime, and I'll start talking about what I've done and what we're doing. And this algorithm sucks. I gotta say it, man. Whatever they did is horrific. Let me just tell you, you can believe this. There were months where I would get over 3,000 subscribers, right? The nose is itching. That's a good sign. The last 28 days, I have 18 subscribers. Good Lord. So I'm ripping this today. Snow Hazard from 2013, 2023. It's 3 years old, a little over 3 years old. I've ripped them in the past. There's some unique cards in there. There's no monster cards, but there's Frigibacks, Artifacts, Baxcalibur. They're all very nice cards. Frigibacks and Artifacts are really pretty cards in that set. So, yes, boy, am I happy. First thing when we got home, I put on a pot of coffee. Second thing, we put stuff in the washing machine for laundry. My goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy to be home. You have no idea. Oh, Lord. So tired. I've been traveling since 8 o'clock this morning, and it's 10 hours. I got to show you something. This is pretty cool. I don't know if you saw this. I got this. It's a 30th anniversary. Is that cool? Just to show you, that's the size of a quarter. So it's like a $half size. But man, it's got Pikachu, Eevee, Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Snorlax. Looks like Wigglypuff and Jigglypuff. I'm not 100% certain with the Wiggles or the Jiggles. Wow. So, let's see if I have it here. I hope I have it here. Yeah, I'm still kind of disorganized from being. Now, where did I put it? I found the best Pokemon store down there. It was called Pro Play. It was the biggest Pokemon store I've ever been in. There had to be, 20, 25, 30 people in there. And you could have put 50 more. It was huge. And they had 1 million cards. I went down to Miami. You really can't tell, but I am very tan. You can't tell. Oh. I just had 2 cups of coffee. So 3 more minutes, and then I'll start with what's going on here. I got a lot of such nice cards. I'm down there. I'm walking around. Here it is. Here it is. This is the store. Man, this store is beautiful. There is so much Pokemon in there. It is, and everywhere I went after that to a Pokemon store and talked about Pokemon, every one of them said Pro Play Games is the biggest store in Miami. It's a monster. So, but I was getting stuff like this. Oh, that's 2 cards. Like this. And this. And this. I have to see what kind of shape these cards in. This one looks like it says HP, heavily played. Oh, I can see why. It's got a little ding in the card. It says HP, heavily played. And so I ripped an ETB down there, and that's the promo from the ETB. It's a cool little card. I gotta find that gold Darkrai. I've got so much to do. I have 2 of them. It's got to be in one of these. It has to. Please. Oh my goodness. Is it? 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Oh, my feet are sore. Traveling is such a pain. Let me tell you. And we fly first, so it's not that I'm sitting there like this, but it's still not comfortable. We met a guy. The guy in front. Oh, it's so funny. Going down there, we were talking to a guy in a little restaurant in the airport, and he was a gay gentleman, and I can't even remember. We were just BSing with him. He was a nice guy. And coming back, we're talking to the guy in the airport, and there's another gay gentleman. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? But he was real cool, too. I said, yeah. I'm on YouTube. I'm Grandpa. Next thing I know, he does a little search and pulls me up. I'm like, holy crow, that's the fastest I've ever seen anybody get me. So this is the name of the big store down there. Pro Play Games. I have to see if I put that video on. I don't know. When I'm there in that place, it's just, they have so many things that you have to do. You have to see so many doctors and have so many tests. And I'm down about 20 pounds. So, but one thing I did do, so it's time. I'm changing from this to this. This is a better binder. This If I turn this upside down, the cards will fall out. If I turn this upside down, nothing happens. So this is a better binder, and obviously it's a real Pokemon binder, and it's actually very nice. It holds about 160 cards, so it'll hold Pitch Black completely. And I'm going to, tomorrow, I have boxes of Pitch Black from opening down there. Tomorrow I'm going to set up the binder and see percentage-wise how done I am, and I'll put a little video on showing you how done I am. So, man, I am so happy to be home. I can't tell you enough. And it's only 6:01. It feels like I've been on for 4 hours already. Traveling sucks. I don't like traveling. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I really don't like traveling. You know, you think it's really cool and nice, and there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place. So we have a Center Hall Colonial. The door to our house is in the middle of the house, and it's symmetrical on both sides. And on the stairs, I have lots of flowers because I'm a flower person. So I have pots of flowers going up the stairs. And you got to have the flowers up top are the ones that the deer can eat, but they can't get to them. So you put them up top, because if you put them down bottom one night, they're gone. And so we had one of Susan's friends water our plants. And I said to her, you have to do it every day. This is her friend that lives in town. You have to do it every day. We came home and she didn't do it every day. So some of the plants didn't make it. They're on life support. Oh boy. And tomorrow I'm going to show the new standings in the this giveaway with names. Man, there's some people doing a lot of entering. Oh man. TRS Spurlock, you finally got into the drawing. But there's people that have their names in there 20 times already. They enter so many times. I don't see them here. Oh, Sharkfin Adventures has a bunch of them. I know that. I don't know, George. I don't think I did. All you got to do is comment on the current day's video. You see, I put 2 on today by accident. So you can comment on both of them. I put 2 on. And when I say today, tomorrow at 1 o'clock is when the new one goes on. So you could comment on them up till 1 o'clock tomorrow. And at 1 o'clock, I pull the names. I get the random comment puller, and it pulls 20 names. Now, if 800 people comment, or there's 800 comments, and 20 are picked, don't say, hey, Grandpa, I don't see my name. Because guess what? They're in with the 780 that didn't make it. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I have no idea how I did that. I thought I don't know how I put 2 on today. But I finished that ETB. I got to open a new ETB tomorrow. I really want to find this dark gray. Yeah, you are on there. Phone was stolen. You are. So yeah, in case you just came on, we're having this is the new binder. This is a really pretty binder. It's very soft, and it's obviously a real Pokemon binder. That's raised lettering, if you can see, and it holds 160 cards, and the cards enter from the sides, and I can put them in with penny sleeves. I can't do that with the other. The other one messes them up. This one's good. So this is a much better binder, even though it's smaller, but it holds the cards much more securely. And I love this binder. When I did the show back in July, and the subscriber came by with his 2 daughters, these are the binders I gave them, because they're nice binders. And they're only like $20. They sell them in Pokemon stores. What would I love to have for Christmas? Oh, God. I don't want to think about Christmas in August. What are you kidding? Oh, is it Vault X? I don't think it is. Hold on, let me look. But you notice it has a Pokeball for the snap, which is pretty cool. Let me see if there's a name in here. I think I threw the name away. It's Ultra Pro. It says so right there. Ultra Pro. Really nice. It's soft and comfortable to hold, and it holds the cars well. And it's a lot smaller than this. I mean, and like I said, if I turn this upside down, you're going to see cards falling out of it. So I'm not going to turn it upside down. So one of the missions that I went on down there, I rented a car for 3 days. And this was one of the stores I went to. It was actually pretty cool. But this was more a figurine store from all different, not just Pokemon, a lot of different kind of figures. But it was a pretty cool store. Nice people. And but it was funny that one store was so much. This store was actually bigger than every other Pokemon store I went to. I have so many videos to put on. I just didn't have time. It was unfortunate. I couldn't do it because when I'm there at that health spa, they have you scheduled for so many things. And by the time you're done, you're exhausted from the day. And you go back to the room. And next thing you know, at 8 o'clock, I'm like, so I have a lot of videos to put on. Alligator videos and turtle videos and dragonflies. So I'm going to start with this. And I'm a little prepared today. I have one of these boxes. This one's a little different. This one's on hinges. And one other thing. The drivers in Miami are insane. God. 3 days. I am stunned. I didn't get in an accident. These people are crazy. These people are crazy. And the car I had the coolest thing. It had the feature. I've seen it before, but I had forgotten about it. The rear view mirror isn't a mirror. It's a screen. And they have a camera in the back of the car looking at the car behind you. And so you're looking at the rear view mirror, but it's like a television screen, but it looks like a rear view mirror. And so I'm driving. Hello. I'm driving and I'm looking at the person behind me and I could see them with the steering wheel doing this. And so I moved over out of their way, and among other things. I mean, that was just the tip of the iceberg. Do you know, from where I was staying to go to the big Pokemon store was like 3.1 miles. And on my iPhone, it said 28 minutes to go 3 miles. That's how much traffic they have. So I'm ripping this. I sure would love to get a Artibax, Frigibax, Baxcalibur. I think there's a real nice trainer in here, like something called Grusha. I'm not sure how you pronounce her name. Well, let's see. There's some cool cards in here. But this is from 2023. Well, it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe that this is over 3 years old already. Man, time flies when you're having fun. And we're playing Call of Duty tonight, which is good, which is one of the reasons why I don't go from 6 to 8. Because I'll be on at like 9:30 playing Call of Duty. And I can finish up doing this because everything takes time. And tomorrow, with a little luck, I'll catch up with videos. We'll see. I have so much work to do. So what? There's, I think there's 36 packs in here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there's 30 packs in here, it appears. That's 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, 30 packs, 5 cards per pack. Boy, did I get some nice Chinese cards down there. That, I tell you something, that one store, the store that had this, the store that had this keychain thing, he didn't have a lot of stuff, but the stuff he had was pretty cool. And I finally pulled an SIR for Prismatic Evolutions, finally. But it was Chinese. But I don't care. It was the nicest card I've ever pulled from Prismatic Evolutions. Where am I going to put this? I have so many cards here. I should turn around so you can see how many cards I have here. Okay. 2 packs, Shakur. First pack. You'll hear my phone dinging. Okay, let's see. Now, you know I'm going to need help. These are Japanese, so I'm going to need a lot of help. I think this is Marill. Is that Marill? I think it's Marill. Hello, Lanaya. Lanaya, yeah. Is that Marill? It is. I'm 1 for 1. I'm done. I've added 1,000. Hey, how about that guy for what team was he on? Oh, man, I can't remember. That Major League Baseball player who hit a homer his first 3 at-bats ever in the major leagues? Wow. That's cool. This looks like Mabostif. Is that Mabostif? St. Louis, yeah. Yeah, Baez, I think was his last name. 3 home runs. First pitch he saw, he hit a home run to center field. Is that Mabostif? Wow, 2 for 2. And then it went downhill. I have no idea. Oh, help. Nobody knows. Nobody. Sersky? Yeah, I heard you got LeBron James. Good luck. This looks like Ice Cube. Am I wrong? Is that Ice Cube? Hello, Deb Wins. Your name's in that giveaway a lot, Deb. You've been very busy. Ice Cube. I'm 3 for 4. I should quit now because I have no idea who this is. But look at the building. This is cool. The building has a Pokeball on it. I have no idea which trainer this is. But honestly, she's kind of cute. If I was like 50 years younger, I might want to know who she was. That's Grusha? Oh, but I know there's a really nice art rare of Grusha, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't realize that was Grusha. That's a guy. Come on. That is not a guy. I watch a lot of TikTok. You can't fool Grandpa. Especially when you have 5 o'clock shadow and try to be a girl. Oh, come on. Really? That's a guy? Never mind. Oh, look. Look. Oh, my God. Look who this is. It's Chip from Disney, from Beauty and the Beast. It's a cup of coffee, which I've already had 2 of today. 2 cups today. 2 cups, Shakur. They, them. Oh, cut that out. Beauty and the Beast. Okay, here's another one that I have no idea. No idea. I mean, come on. Look at these things. I'm looking for names. Curlia? Mo, Larry, and Curlia. This one I think I know. I think. Not 100% certain. I think this is Glamora, maybe. Yeah, not bad. I'm getting much. See, if you watched me a year ago, you'd realize how much better I've gotten. And then I see this card and I have no idea who the heck that is. Who is that? No clue. Vespa Queen. That, let's talk about that in a minute here. After I tell you, I don't know who this is either. I don't know who this is. I don't see anybody writing either. So nobody knows who it is. No idea. Thank you, George, for submit. Gotharina. Okay, I can understand that. So somebody wrote Vespa Queen. Now, I've been to a lot of concerts. I am so sorry I never got to see Queen in concert because one of my favorite groups of all time, Bohemian Rhapsody, is a stellar song. The vacation was a little long. I really didn't. 9-10 days is all it should be down there, and then you come home. And because you get so, I was just run down. I'm tired. I need to get back into the swing of things here. Ocean City, Maryland, beautiful place. I've been down that, whatever it's called, the peninsula there, where they have the horses, the little horses that I can't remember what the name of that town is. In the there's that peninsula that goes down to the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. Chincoteague, and something else Teague. I can't remember. But yeah, they have the horse swim. I don't know how I know that. That's weird. So, hey, what's up, Catherine? Okay, 2 packs down. Let me grab 2 more packs. Man, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep well tonight. And, hello, Just Pika X. I saw your email. I am tired. I've been traveling all day, so I'm tired. I'm trying to rip this pack, so I'm tired. Well, let's go. The Japanese packs, I don't know if you're aware of that. They have a little rip right here. Can you see it? And, all you got to do is go. And it rips off. That wasn't a 10-hour drive. That was a 10-hour flight. Well, it was only a 3-hour flight, but going from the place to the airport, waiting at the airport, we have a clear, so you can walk basically right. You go right through whatever that's called, TSA. You don't have to wait with all that crud. And then, you fly into Newark, and then you got to get a limo home. It's exhausting. And then you get home and you have to go to the supermarket because you have nothing here and you want to have dinner. Okay. I burped. Love Disc, right? Love Disc. I think that's called Love Disc. Please tell me I'm right. Please tell me. Love Disc. I am getting better. There's no doubt about it. I'm getting better. Is this Hunch Crow, maybe? It evolves from Crow Murder or Murder Crow. I can't remember what. Is this Hunch Crow? Corviknight. I wasn't even close. Okay. Combi. I know that's Combi. And this one's simple. This one is simple. I don't even have to say it. I mean, come on. This is the most identifiable Pokemon ever. Of course, it's Mimikyu. Big John, where are you from in New Jersey? Yeah, Mimikyu is Scarecrow Pikachu. What is this? Is this something telling me this is Weedle? Dunsparce. Yeah, Dunsparce. So, Big John, where are you from in New Jersey? Did you say? Let me look. I don't see it. Okay. Pack number 4. Somerset County. Very good. I have a son that lives in Hazlitt. And we live in Bergen County. I'll tell you a little story about that in a little while. This, I know who it is. This is Murkrow, right? Murkrow. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I am on fire. Murkrow. Watch this. 2 for 2. Bramblin. Bramblin. Have you ever gone out west? I've been out west driving out there, and I'll tell you that story in a little while. Tumbleweeds. Tumbleweeds are pretty cool. The first time you see one, you see it, and you're like, hey, that was a tumbleweed. I don't know who this is, so I can't tell you. I'm not sure who this is. Slackoth. Yep. This, I think, I'm pretty sure is Abomasnow. Abomasnow, I think. Wow. And this is Gothitelle or whatever. Gotho. I'll tell you a story. Gothitelle. My son got a job out there. And out west. And I helped him move out there by piling a car up what did we drive? I can't even remember, but we drove across together. It was actually pretty cool to spend like 4 days in the car just BSing, and we stopped. We went to the Grand Canyon. The first night we got there, we went to Santa Monica, and he wanted to go down on the beach and stick his toes in the Pacific Ocean. That's all he really wanted to do. And Roadrunners. Living in Vegas, you saw Roadrunners all the time. They're very fast. They're fast running birds. And it was we only had one little incident, which was kind of weird. We stopped in the Holiday Inn Express for one night. We weren't really pushing it. I don't like to drive too late into the night. I'd rather get up early and drive than drive late. And so we stopped in the Holiday Inn, and we had nice stuff. My son had what are they called when you art things where you can, they're big, and I can't remember what they're called, but we had a lot of really nice stuff. We brought it into our room. We didn't leave it out in the vehicle because we were afraid. Yeah, kind of, not really a canvas, but it was an electronic canvas that you would paint on. And it was relatively expensive. And so, and I had all my camera equipment because I was going to take, whenever I go anywhere on a trip like that, I bring my cameras. So we stopped in the Holiday Inn Express. We went down the front desk and we said, where's some restaurants around here? And they told us, and we went to a restaurant, but we got served very quickly and came back to the room with the food. And we're in the room, my son and I. we left the hotel. We were back in the room in 15 minutes. Hard to believe. And we're in the room. This is a Holiday Inn Express. And all of a sudden, our door opens up. And it's an employee from the front desk area. And she sees us in there, and she closes the door and walks away. And I went down in the morning, and I spoke to the manager. I said, what were they doing coming into our room? Because I have a camera bag with a lot of really nice camera equipment in it. 2 cameras, 6/8 lenses, a flash, and it's all Nikon stuff. And very easily, she could have come into that room, opened my camera bag, taken out a very expensive lens. When I say very expensive, the lenses cost more than the camera. And all I would have done was put everything back in the car, because you don't assume somebody's going to steal from you when you're in the hotel like that. And they gave me a line about there was an alarm that went off in the room. And she came up to check. No. Because once she saw us, she didn't say anything. She just closed the door and walked out. If there had been some kind of an alarm, like a fire alarm or something, she would have said something. But she got caught sneaking into the room. Yeah, it was creepy. And I complained. I actually ended up talking to up the ladder to corporate to complain about them. That somebody was sneaking into my room and very easily could have taken a $5,000 lens. And you know what? I would have noticed it 2 or 3 days later in California, and I would have said to myself, oh, I must have left that lens at home. You wouldn't think somebody went into your room and stole some of your equipment, because, yeah, it was the manager covering for her. Man, I was so mad. Yeah, really not good. Not a good thing. So that's my Holiday Inn experience. So we stayed in a place called Pritikin, Pritikin. It's a longevity center. And every day they draw blood. I think you can see the blood draw here. Every other day they draw blood. They feed you very well. As I said, I'm down about 20 pounds. I didn't weigh myself today. The last time I weighed myself was Friday, down 17 pounds. Hard to believe. So, well, some people, why don't you comment to 741 Nights? He's in there a whole bunch of times, because he must. Hey, 741 Nights, how many times a day do you enter? And you know what's going to happen? Somebody that entered one time is going to win. I actually had, oh boy, 6 months ago, I gave away a Pocket Monster, the first one, a graded Charizard Holo Pocket Monster. But somebody had put tape on the back of it and then pulled it off, so you could see where the tape was. They pulled it off. They pulled some of the card off, some of the card. And so I graded it out as a 3, but it's the first holographic Charizard ever. It's the first one, and I gave it away. And you know what she said to me? She said, I'm just getting into Pokemon. This is my first Pokemon. She won the Charizard. And it was a rather expensive card. So just kind of insane when these things happen. I'm telling you, here we go again. Is this Weedle? I'm not sure if this is Weedle. Dunsparce, right. If you've been around with me for a while, my nose is itching. That's a good sign. Back 3 years ago, I gave away a bunch of Van Gogh Pikachu cards. Gave them away. And now they're somewhere about $700-800 raw. And I gave away maybe about 6 of them. And it makes me just crazy. Who knew? Okay, this I think is Cufant. Yeah, I've given away some cards. I've given away Flying Charizards from the 151 set. But I think this is Cufant. I gave away from Paldea Evolved the Black Magikarp. If you know the card, it's the Magikarp with like going up a black waterfall. Beautiful card. One of my favorite cards. I gave it away. And when I say I gave it away, I gave away more than one. So some people have some really cool cards out there that I've given away. And in the beginning, when I first started giving things away, there were 30 people, 40 people in the giveaways. And then it went up to 100. Then it went to 200. Then it went to 500. Then it went to 1,000. And the highest I've seen so far was about 7,000 entering a giveaway. My God, it's crazy. So here's one. I have no idea who that is. No idea. Who is this? Citadel. Right. Very good. Boy, I'm in a rut. Well, that feels like 2 cards, but it's not. I'm in a rut right now. I have no idea who this is. That is Mabostov? I thought it was, and I didn't say it, but because I wasn't sure. Looks like he's smoking a cigarette or something. He's vaping. Mastiff. Ah, yes. Oh, it says right there, evolves from Bostov. It says that in Japanese. like I know what that says. Here's another one. No clue who this is. 0 clue. You could give me 1,000 guesses. I would never guess who this is. Never. Hello, Pokemon Pack Ripper. It's a Titan. So what I'm going to end up doing is one of these days soon, I'm just going to give the binder away because I want to do a different giveaway. It's starting to drag on me. I didn't think it was going to. Oh, I knew it could last long. And I knew, I think the odds are over 1 in 1,000. You have to open 1,000 packs to find that baby. So I just need I need something new to stimulate me. Okay. I think this is pack 7. I'm not really sure. Tomorrow I'll have a video showing how many cards are in the binder. There's a lot. Somebody's going to be very happy. There's a lot of cards in that binder. Plus, I have a card show coming up in September. Yeah, I should stick with the old ways. I agree with you. I thought it would be fun, and I thought it might help me with the algorithm. No dice. So, whoa. I have to figure out that algorithm, really. I have a card show in North Jersey. It's just a local show in Midland Park High School. It's just a high school show. It's mostly sports cards, but I'm going to say it's 70-30 sports cards / Pokemon. Okay, I need help. I need help. I need help, all right. Oh, the algorithm's killing me. I went like I said, I was averaging probably 2,700 subs a month. And last month I had 18? Last 28 days. 18? Yeah. That makes sense. This doesn't. Who's this? I don't know. Third base. I have no idea who that is. R something. That's not Arctibax, is it? It might be Arctibax. There's a better one that is an art rare, I think. I don't think it's an SIR or an SAR. Sorry about that. Got to remember this is Japanese. This looks like a dung beetle. I don't know who this is. Boy, I'm going to go 0 for 5 in this one. Relor. It looks like a dung beetle, if you know what a dung beetle is. You know, I'm getting my real estate license, right? I finally caved and said, I got to do it. I have to do it. Oh, boy. Help. No idea who that is. Some kind of bird. Bird. Bird is the word. Corviknight. Man. And this is, I think this is something like called ENS PP or something like that. ENS PP. And I think that's what it's called. I will. She's downstairs recuperating right now. When you're around me for 24 hours a day, NPP, when you're around me for 24 hours a day, you need time to recuperate. Oh, my. I have to get a drink. I'm a little thirsty. I'm starting to talk myself out. Now, just imagine. I haven't seen one of these in 2 weeks. And, you know, I'm a Dunkin' Donuts coffee person. And in the morning, I drink coffee. And all they had soy milk. They had 3 kinds of milk. They had soy milk, almond milk, and skim milk. Ugh. So when I got home, the first thing I did, made a pot of coffee and had half and half. Soy milk, yeah, you got to be kidding me. And yet my sweetie loves that stuff. Oh, God, I can't stand soy. I never tasted it. It just doesn't sound good to me. So I don't know. Oh, here we go. Gothita. I think I saw that one a little while ago. This next one is, I saw it before and I don't remember who it was. Who's that? I can't remember. It looks like a spider. It's not Spidops. Sersky. I would have never gotten it. Then the next one, this one looks like he's passing gas. Wow. I just pulled a nice card. It's right here. That's Frigibax? Okay. I'm getting the sleeve for this one. Watch this. And then, of course, there's, who is this? Oh, come on. That's not a real Pokemon. It looks like a pelican. But here's the good one. I'm putting this in the sleeve. Pelipper. Okay. This next one is a secret rare. That's a pretty card. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. When they make nice cards, they really do go out of their way to make nice cards. Hello, Mega Charizard. You're in the drawing a lot. You've been a busy person. That's an Annihilape? It doesn't look like an ape. Annihilape. I don't know. My eyes must be going. I'm putting it in the plastic here. I got to send some more cards out to get graded. You know, I sent out like 80 cards in 6 weeks to Beckett's. And now Beckett's has halted the, what's it called when they accept a whole bunch of cards? because I don't send things out for and grade them for $100. That's stupid. But Beckett bulk. Beckett's has halted bulk until the middle of September sometime. So yeah, Beckett's is slow right now. So it's kind of hard to do card shows when you have a whole bunch of nice cards out getting graded. Oh my gosh. Yeah. PSA takes 4 months. Imagine having that much business. Aha! I know who this is. I know who it is. Menke. Menke. Then I hit this, and I'm not sure. This isn't Applin, or I don't know who that is. I don't know if I have a favorite card yet. Okay, I have 2 names here. I see Sherby and Bounsweet. Hello, Sean. How you doing? And George. And Monkey T. Luffy. That was another thing. Let me tell you about that. Let me do this first. If I'm not mistaken, Frigibacks. Yeah, PSA's getting they're cornering the market. Arctibacks. They're cornering the market. This is Corviknight. And you're telling me this is a guy? That doesn't look like a guy. It looks like a girl. Grusha. That's a guy. I gotta get new contacts. I think it's a girl too. It looks like a girl to me. Oh, somebody wrote, or their name is Monkey T. Luffy. That's One Piece. And when I was in that store called, man, if you get to Miami, you got to go to this store. Pro Play Games. Wow. They had so many One Piece. My grandson loves Monkey T. Luffy. I don't know what Luffy. And you know what's weird? My sweetheart's last name is spelled Luthy, Luffy. So she's almost Monkey T. Luffy. Don't tell her that. All is well, Nitrofish. Thank you. Yeah, he loves, who knows, whatever. Everybody has their own thing. I don't know. I don't know. A crow. Thanks, George. It's a crow. You narrowed it down for me. Good evening, Crown Tail. Let me tell you something. Crown Tail Half Moon has entered this binder giveaway a bazillion times. Oh my goodness. Hello, Old Man Dirt. I have no idea. Does anybody know who this is? Raven Square? Really? Really? Boy, oh boy, I tell you. Mankey. See, certain ones are simple to pick out because you know what they look like. Then I get to this, and it's Frigibacks, Artifacts, Baxcalibur. I'm not sure. It's one of the backs. Corvisquire, Frigibacks. Then we had Chip before from Disney. We have Mrs. Potts. Angela Lansbury. This is Angela Lansbury. Yeah, Crown Tail Half Moon is in that giveaway a lot of times. And then we have, see, the certain ones I remember, Ice Cube, because it looks like an ice cube. That's simple when they look like ice cubes. Then you can say, where's Chip? Chip is somewhere in that pile. Okay. This is slow, but it's happening. I really am not expressing how tired I am. What's going to happen? I got to move this. That's the air conditioner. It's getting cool on me. I haven't played 2 weeks Call of Duty with my sons, so I want to play tonight. But what's going to happen is back here I have this is a recliner rocker. It's beautiful. And what's going to happen is I'm going to sit down in it and I'm going to just blink and close my eyes, and they're not going to open till tomorrow. Oh my, I am so tired. You know, you wouldn't think traveling takes it out of you, but it did. Well, part of the problem that you may not understand yet is I'm 74 years old. It's a lot easier to not have these kind of issues when you're 44 years old. I'm exhausted. Here's here's Chip. Oh, remember I said Mrs. Potts? Here's Chip. Chip. I don't know who it is. I'm 74. Trust me, my sweetheart calls me a 10-year-old. That's her. I'm her 10-year-old. Here's Marill. Then we come up to this. I have no clue. No, man, I'm going to, the next three are going to kill me. Thank you, Electric City Deals. That's a Pokemon. Thanks, George. George, you're very helpful tonight. Thank you. Wingo. I really have to point that out to everyone, how helpful you are tonight, George. Thank you. Without you, I don't know what I'd do. Here's, I have no idea who this is. Oh, it's Marill's Evolution. Which Azumarill. Yeah. Damn. And here's Mrs. Potts again. Hello, Longor. Teacher's pet. I am so tired it's hard to describe. I said I have to keep my eyes open during this. I have so much work to catch up. Did I say catch up? Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, nice card. I love this card. Slowpoke. I love this card. I'm going to sleeve it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if you get this back in a 10, it's a really hot card. And you know what? It's centered properly. It's centered very well. So that's going in to the plastique. Slowpoke. Okay, here we go. Here's that dung beetle again. I have no idea who it is. The dung beetle. And even though you told me a little while ago, I can't remember. Lavacero. I should tell a story. I should come up with one. Actually, I've already lived them. But Relior. Then there's I just hit an art rare. This looks like that's not Hoot Hoot. Yeah, I know it's an owl, but here's the art rare. I'm going to show it to you. It's Gothita, Gothita, something like that. And a trainer that has hair that looks like Larry from the Three Stooges. Gothitelle. So I'm going to sleeve that up. It's centered. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice card. They did a good job on cutting these because sometimes they don't cut them that well. Okay, I'll have to tell you. Let's finish this. Let me get one more pack because I got it out, and then I'll have to go into story mode. I have to come up with one of my. Oh, very simple. We saw that. One more pack, and then I'll talk baseball because that guy hit 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats ever in the major leagues. I would have quit. I would have said, that's it, I'm done. 3 for 3, 3 home runs. Nobody will ever beat me. Okay, Lanaya, yeah. You're from Canada, if I remember correctly. So have a nice night. Yeah, right. Just retire. The guy played 3 for 3. He played 1 game, got 3 at-bats, hit 3 home runs, and then retired. And he got his first home run ball back. The guy that caught it out in center field gave it back to him. Made a trade. This is not going to work. So at that point, I ripped it and a piece came off, but it's not working. So let's. And then I got to tell my baseball stories. This one's killing me. I'm over 3 with this guy. This is the 3rd time I've seen him, and I don't remember who it is. I have to write it down. Who is this? Sersky. How did they? Looks like a bug. Then this looks like a Mabostiff, but I don't think it is. It's not. I don't know who it is. Who's this? Somebody help me. It is Mastiff. Yeah. Kufant, of course. Oh. And then this is the one that updates from the one that looks like it's a dung beetle. So the dung beetle was Sersky. No, Sersky was the one that looks like a spider. So I don't know who this is. I will get a good sleep tonight. Thank you. Yeah, trust me. I'm going to probably start playing with the kids and I'll fall asleep while I'm playing. And then the game kicks you out. And then here's the fishing pole. So I'm going to talk about the fishing pole. The fishing pole just told me a story. I don't want to talk about that. I'll talk about my son, the baseball player. My oldest son was a very good baseball player. The good rod, yes. Very good baseball player. And I could throw a ball a mile, and I had a lot of speed on a baseball. So I would throw very hard to him, very hard. And I didn't start him out very hard. I made sure he was a good catch. And then we would have a catch, and I could throw the ball as hard as I wanted and he'd catch it. So now we're playing a baseball game. He's pitching because he's very good at that too. Very good baseball player, very good hitter, very good. So he's pitching. So the kid that's up hits a line drive right up the middle at him, and he catches it. It's the 3rd out of the inning, and he pulls it out of his glove, drops it on the ground, and trots off the field. And the coach of the other team goes, "Lucky catch." And I said to my son, "Yeah, lucky catch. We've been working on that for 5 years. That's how lucky it is." Boy, he was a very good baseball player. He ended up I'm just reading for a second here. He went to a school called Don Bosco. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. When my Third son was there. They were ranked number one in the nation for football. They had Phil Simms from the Giants. His son was the quarterback. They had Jabril Peppers. Do you know the name Jabril Peppers? He was on the team. I think he's the Giants defensive back. They had a wide receiver who ended up playing for the... Oh, yeah, they were... Well, I'll tell you that story, too. He ended up playing for the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals football. Hello, Ms. Grubbin. Okay. I'm watching a football game. I'm photographing it. Because what I used to do for the schools, Don Bosco was one of my schools that I would... No, but Jabril Peppers' father played for the Chicago Bears. So... And Jabril, I think, is a Giant, right? Maybe right now, but he's maybe retired already. I can't remember. So I'm at a game, and I'm photographing a football game, and it's Don Bosco versus Montclair. And Montclair has the ball on, I'm going to say, on the 20-yard line. They got to go 80 yards for the score. And they snap the ball to the quarterback. The quarterback's in the shotgun. They snap it to him. It goes over his head, goes into the end zone. The quarterback's running back there to get it. And I think he glanced over his shoulder and saw 4 guys that averaged 6'6", 260 coming. And he just stopped. And he basically said, "You take it." And Don Bosco recovered it in the end zone for a touchdown. So Don Bosco was really awesome. So tell you a story, 2 stories about that. My third son's first football game he ever played was at Don Bosco, because these little peewee leagues have size limitations. And my son, as a freshman, was 6'5", 245, so he couldn't play in those little peewee leagues because he was 100 pounds, and he wasn't fat, he was just big. And he was a hockey player. And so he had monster legs. He was a defensive lineman for Don Bosco. And so this Montclair game, oh, okay. So I'm getting ready to leave. I have enough pictures. And the announcer goes, I am not kidding. The announcer goes, I'm on the front of the bleachers. And the announcer goes, at the end of the first quarter, the score is Don Bosco 49, Montclair nothing at the end of the first quarter. And a woman sitting there, was from Montclair, says, "Get it right. It's halftime." I looked at her. I said, "Get it right. It's the first quarter." Oh, my. Yeah, Don Bosco had some great. I think Don Bosco had like 16 people make it into the NFL. So yeah, I saw that. I can't remember who that was. Somebody said I hated Don Bosco because it's sad when Don Bosco plays public schools. They just kill him. They got to play like Paramus Catholic, the one in Oradell. I can't even remember the name of the schools now. But they should really only play parochial schools because they're so good. It's really not fair that they're playing schools and because people who want to make it to the NFL, actually want to make it to Division I football, go to Don Bosco. Jabril Peppers with eggs and beans for breakfast. Come on. Oh, my goodness. So yeah, that's my football story. I'll tell you. Okay, so I have a son, a daughter, in that order. College graduate, didn't go to college. College graduate. The one that didn't go to college, Bergen Catholic, is who they played. That was the biggest rivalry here. It's Don Bosco, Bergen Catholic. Yeah, and St. Joe's, you're right. Great schools. Thank you, Man Bear Pig. Oh, Paramus High School. Yikes. Yeah, you guys, it's tough when you have a public school playing against those three schools. You're going to get clobbered. It's really, they really shouldn't have that kind of school play a regular school, because it's, you got kids that are Division I football players. The whole team is Division I, and they're playing public schools and they're just killing them. So my son, the second son, the one that didn't go to college, he was a personal trainer. He was a boxer at Lou Costello's in Paterson, New Jersey. He's very strong. He's got muscles on muscles. His bones have muscles. So he's at Don Bosco, and he's playing lacrosse. What school is that, C. Pessoff? Undefeated for 70 years. Holy schmoly. So he's playing lacrosse. And he had never played lacrosse before. This is my son, who's a little crazy. He's fearless. And which school was it? I need to know which school that was. But we're playing lacrosse. And somebody did something to him during the game, like knocked him down and my son didn't see him coming, and just, he just knocked my son off balance, and my son fell. And I was sitting there, and I said to somebody, I said, uh-oh. My son registered it and said number 23. And later on in the game, number 23 is running with the lacrosse ball. You know how they do that with the stick. And out of the corner of my eye, I see a streak coming. And my son, the crazy one, ran into him full speed. And man, you want to see a kid go flying. Oh my, it's so much fun. Boys are so much easier than girls, except one way. They're much harder. Does anybody out there have boys and girls? I know Man Bear Pig has at least 2 daughters. I don't know if he has, I don't think he has any sons, but because I've met the 2 daughters. And by the way, Man Bear Pig, this is the new binder I'm going to use for the giveaway, because this is kind of like the binder I gave to your daughters. So, the difference between boys and girls: raising them. I have 3 boys in that order: boy, 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 girl. My oldest son is 46. My second son's 44. My third son's 41. My daughter is 38. Now, you notice I never talk about my oldest son. I don't mention him a lot. And I don't talk about my third son. And I don't talk about my daughter, because of the jobs they have. They have big jobs in big corporations. And I just don't want anybody here, because you never know when somebody is going to be upset with me for whatever reason and then sends out an email somewhere. And so I don't want people to know where my children work. It's none of their business. So what was the point? Oh, Lord, gone. See, I went off on a tangent about that. And then the difference between boys and girls. Somebody said to me one day, your daughter must be so expensive. And I looked at him, I said, are you kidding? I said, now you have to understand, my daughter is, at the time, 5'9", 130 pounds. And my boys averaged 6'4", 250. And somebody said, your daughter must be very expensive. And I said, what? Are you kidding me? I said, I buy her $300 worth of clothes every 3 months and she's happy. They eat $300 worth of food every 2 days. Oh, yeah. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so I'd come home from food shopping and I had just spent, no kidding. Now you have to understand, this was 30 years ago. I would come home from food shopping and I just spent $250. And I'd be putting it away in the cabinets, in the fridge. My oldest son, and you bought things that they liked. So my oldest son would come over and grab the package of Oreo double stuffs. Oreo double stuffs. And you'd never see him again. He would just go up to his room with the Oreo double stuffs, and they were gone. They were his. Good luck there, Champa. That Champa. My second son, we would get ice cream sandwiches. I'd be putting a box in the refrigerator. He would get 3 ice cream sandwiches, go sit on the couch, and eat them. 3. So now the box is already a third done. And then my third son, I'd get a pound of corned beef, the good kind. There's 2 different kinds of corned beef. I can't. There's a big kind and the thin kind, and I'd get a pound of the thin one. I think it's called brisket, maybe. Brisket. I put it in the fridge, but before I actually closed the door to the fridge, my third son would grab that package, just go over and sit on the couch and start eating it. Oh boy. And she was like compared to them, she was a little pipsqueak. Really a pipsqueak. I have to tell you this story too. Some of these stories I've told already, and not everybody's heard them. Now, I was an ice hockey referee for 10 years. And I say 10 years, I'm not exactly sure how many years I was an ice hockey referee. Somewhere between 8 and 12. 10 years I was an ice hockey referee. I reffed mostly high school down, but I did ref a juniors game, juniors down. So, and my favorite place to referee was West Point Military Academy. Beautiful ice. So we're playing a game, and my third son is the hockey player. And he's big. He's the biggest of the 3 boys. So I'll tell you that in a minute. He's big. So now everybody at the arena knows me because I'm a referee and I referee games there, but I'm not refereeing this game. I'm just watching my son. Oh, and I'll go back a little. Every Friday night, I would bring my son to the arena at 11 o'clock at night and he would play with the men. That's how big he was. And somebody said to me one day, who are you here with? And I said, well, my son's out there playing. And they looked and said, which one's your son? I said, the big one. So he's playing with 25 men, and he's the biggest one on the ice. So there was an article in the local newspaper about him. And it said, boy, I'm going to bleep his name. It said, blank Stevens is big. It was in the Sunday local newspaper in the sports section. Blank Stevens is big. Scary Big. That was his nickname, Scary Big, from that point on. And the article said that he's a defensive lineman for Don Bosco who plays hockey. And if he hits somebody in the beginning of the game, for the rest of the game, nobody will come within 20 feet of him. So he's playing a game, and I'm standing there watching. And there's a point where the other team has a young lady on it. Now, I have 3 boys and 1 girl. I would never let her play with them because she would get killed by them. These are big, nasty, SOB boys. So there's a game and there's a girl on the other team and she's skating with the puck towards my son and he's coming towards her and he skates past her. He doesn't hit her because he didn't really want to hurt somebody. So I go into the pro shop, and the pro shop people know me because I'm a referee. They all know who I am. And I said, I'm talking to the guy behind the counter. I don't really understand the parents that put their daughters on the team with the boys. And the woman standing next to me, who's 5'2", and now remember, at the time I'm probably 6'4", and she goes, "My daughter can do anything your son can do." And I looked down at her and I said, "He's 6'5", 245. And that's all I said to her. What do you want me to say? Your daughter can do anything my son can do? Let's have a hitting contest on the ice and see who hits harder. And so my son did not want to hurt someone, so he didn't even want to hit her. So he just skated past her because to him, it was a better thing. And I understand it. I didn't say anything bad to him. It was a better thing to not hit. See, when my son used to play hockey, even in college, I would sit in the crowd and just keep my mouth shut. You had no idea who my son was out there because I didn't want people to know that's my son. Because once he hits somebody, people would get very upset because he's so big. You had to say, think about 6'5", 245 playing hockey. Yeah, understand that's bigger than Eric Lindros. And he was in high school. And he was a smart hockey player. He scored a lot of goals. He was a center. Scored a lot of goals, got a lot. You couldn't move him. Once he would stand in front of the goalie, get rebounds, and just chip him into. You couldn't move him because he was so damn big. He was the defensive lineman for Don Bosco. So that's my hockey story. It was fun. I loved reffing hockey. I was a very good ice skater. I probably reffed maybe 1,000 hockey games in my life. I loved reffing. I'm a very good skater. It's kind of weird. Yeah, he did handle that situation very well. Yeah, he handled it like a gentleman. It's kind of weird that when you're reffing a hockey game, somebody was talking to me one day about it, and how do you do it? You got to watch the puck. You got to think about skating. You got to do whatever. Thank you. I got to see this article. Thank you, C. Pessoff. I will look at it. And I said, you don't understand when you're reffing a hockey game, you're watching the puck. You don't think about your feet. Your feet just do what they're going to do. When you're a good skater, you really don't think about it. You're watching and you're reacting and I was a really good skater when I was younger, really good. I don't skate anymore because of this. Blood thinners. If I was to get cut by a blade, they wouldn't be able to stop it. So yeah, I stopped. Once I started having issues, I probably stopped 20 years ago. So here's a little story about my sweetheart. I've showed you this picture 1,000 times. That's me and my sweetheart. And I had a hat on. I was just as bald, trust me. But I had a hat and sunglasses on because that's Disney World, Florida. So that's Susie. I always ask her, please come on, please. I have a grandma t-shirt. She won't come on. She's not an in front of the camera person. She's not an in front of the camera person. So when she met me, I was the first hockey person. We met 25 years ago on Match.com. You believe that? Match.com. She was looking for somebody who was tall and intelligent because, let's talk about the hockey first, because I'll forget. So she went to a hockey game. And when my son was in high school, he was reffing hockey games also. He would ref hockey games with me. So she went to a hockey game with his girlfriend. And they sat in the bleachers. And my sweetheart Susie had never seen a hockey game. And this is not a bad comment. It's just that she had no idea. She's never seen a hockey game. Never. So she turns to my son's girlfriend and says, how will we recognize them? And my son's girlfriend goes, they're the ones with the stripes on their shirt. Because she had never watched a hockey game. She had never seen hockey. So, and then we've been to hockey games now. We've been to Devil games. We've been to Golden Knight games. Okay. Good night, Chris McCormick. Good seeing you. Stripes as a referee. So I wanted to talk about that before I talked about anything else, and I can't remember what the anything else is. See the problem with being old? You forget stuff. What was I going to talk about? You know the story. I'll tell you that. What the hell? I'm reffing a game at West Point Military Academy. When I would ref up there, I'd ref games with guys that were, I never do a live. Oh, I might. You know what? I'm going to go back and look at the people that are here. You don't have to say anything. I'll pick yous out. I'll make a list and I'll do a drawing. I was going to do that from last week too. So I'm going to look through 2 videos. Just comment. Make sure you comment something. Even though when you first come in, I see who you are. So I'm here reffing a game at West Point. When I would ref at West Point, my other referee, my assistant, there's always 2 referees on the ice, would be generally a West Point instructor. They had some. So here I am reffing a game at West Point, and my partner has a PhD in nuclear technology. God, I'm skating with like the smartest people on the planet. No, you're doing good, History Hunter. Don't worry about it. So here I am. I'll tell you this story, then I'll get back to ripping. I need a drink. I'm a little thirsty. So, no, because things go wrong when people comment. Things go wrong, and then everybody blames me, and it just, bends me out of shape. No Snapple, no. So here we are. I'm at West Point, reffing a game. Now, a hockey arena is like this, okay? 1 goal's down here, 1 goal's here. It'd be better if I did this. Hold on. Here, I'll do it here. Yeah. I'm going to draw something. You'll have to excuse my handiwork because it's not going to be neat, but you'll understand. It's hockey arena. This is a goalie. This is a goalie. This is the middle one here is, oops. The middle one here is the scorekeeper. These are penalty boxes. Okay. Down at this goal, I call a penalty on number 23. I skate over here and I go, number 23 black, 2 minutes, slashing. He's supposed to skate into the penalty box. He skates up to me and with 2 hands goes wham with the stick. Hits me with the stick. Now, West Point has glass. All hockey has glass. Protect people. But in West Point, all the seats are above the glass. So you can hear everything. You don't have to hear through the glass. So you can hear. Wait till you hear the story, the outcome of this story. You think that's crazy? Wait till you hear. So when he does that, the crowd goes, whoa. I mean, there's 100 people in the crowd or more, and they all just saw a hockey player hit the referee with his stick. So now I have to call a match penalty. And I'm like, wow, I've never called one before. Real quick, I'm thinking, what's a match penalty? What's the signal? So I go, match penalty number 23, Black, disqualified from the game. Get off the ice. He leaves the game. Just so happened his father was there watching the game. At the end of the game, I'm still on the ice talking to the people over, because now I have to have that scorecard that there's a match penalty. I have to sign it that now there's going to be a hearing. Anytime there's a match penalty is very bad. Very bad. So the hockey player's father's there, and he brings him on the ice up to me, and he makes the hockey player apologize to me. And I said, you know what? I accept your apology. I said, but you have to understand, I called a match penalty on you, and there's something set in the process right now. And so, unfortunately, this is going to go on for a little bit. So here's the rules for a match penalty. I'm reffing for USA Hockey. So you call a match penalty. Immediately, the person that has had a match penalty called on them is not allowed to play anymore until they have a hearing. So we're going to have a hearing in Poughkeepsie, New York, because if you think about where West Point is, it's actually kind of close to Poughkeepsie. They're going to have 3 judges from USA Hockey. We have a hearing 3 months later. This hockey player is not allowed to play for 3 months. Can't play. Because that day, USA Hockey knows there's a match penalty called. And they call up the coach and say, Coach, he's disqualified from playing until we have a hearing. So now they tell me to go to a hearing. Say it's on February 1st, whatever day, 3 months later. So I'm at the hearing. It's me, the coach of that player, the player, his mother and father, and across the table from us are the 3 USA Hockey judges. So they asked me what happened. And I said, well, I explained it to them. I called a penalty down that end of the ice. He was supposed to, number on this player, slashing. He was supposed to skate into that penalty box right there, but he skated right past it, came up to me and hit me. I said there was a whoa from the crowd. And now just imagine, the whole crowd went, whoa, because you just saw a referee get whacked with a stick. The mother goes, I was there. There was no such sound. The guy, there's 3 people, 3 judges. The middle judge is the boss. He says, now, everybody, hold on a second. He goes, now, Mrs. Smith, this is the mother. You gave me all of these sheets from all the parents on your team saying, standing up for your player. He goes, now let me read something to you. The player skated past the penalty box, swung his stick, hit the referee. There was an audible sound from the crowd. He goes, now, you gave that to me. And you're telling me you gave it to me. So the player said he fell into me. There was no falling. It was the 2-handed swing. I mean, I saw him come right up to me and go like that. So wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. The mother said he fell into me. The father said he fell into me. I told them the father brought him on the ice and made him apologize to me. If he fell into me, why does he have to apologize? So they said, okay, everybody can leave. We'll have a determination within 72 hours what we're going to do. Mr. Stevens, please stay here. So they all get up and leave. And the coach, by the way, said he didn't see it. He was coaching the game. So he didn't see, he said he didn't see what happened. I don't know if he did. Who knows? He goes, now, Mr. Stevens, we've done an investigation. We know he hit you with a stick. We know he didn't fall. We knew he meant to hit you with a stick. There's no video. No. Here's what we were going to do. Coming into this meeting, we had already discussed the outcome of this meeting. If he came in and said, I did it, I'm sorry, whatever. I lost my mind, whatever. We were going to let him and apologize to you without any coaching. We were going to let him play tomorrow. But the fact that he's denying it, he is now getting suspended for 1 year. Okay? Now, here's the best part. You think that's the best part. This is the best part. Now, you have to understand, when I have hockey skates and equipment on, referee's equipment, I literally look like I'm 6'7", 6'8", 350 pounds. I am a monster. I would ref a game. I'd be standing outside the ice waiting for that game to end. I'm going to ref the next one. And there would be parents standing next to me, looking at me going, I can imagine they were going, Jesus Christ, this guy is huge. So, because he denied it, he's getting suspended for 1 year. This is the kicker. All of that to get to one sentence. He was 9 years old. You all heard that. 9 years old. Think of how big I was to him. And his parents made him lie. And his parents knew he was facing a huge suspension. And luckily, he didn't hit me in the head or face. So that's my number one hockey story. Yeah, I did look like a giant. Trust me. Manberg Pig, you met me. I stood up in front of you. You got to see how wide I am, even though I'm shorter. I'm still 6'3", but I'm shorter than I was. And imagine putting skates and pads on me. My God. Yeah, Manberg Pig, you met me. So, yeah. How's that for a terrible act by a parent? If that was my son would have walked in there and said, Mr. Referee, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'll never do anything like that again. I apologize. Please accept my apology. And I wouldn't have to say anything to my son. It would just happen. Yeah, 9 years old. What are you thinking? Skating up to somebody who's 10 times your size. He was 9. How tall was he? He had to be 4 feet tall. I have too much fun. The stupid things that happen to me in my life. The stupid things that happened to me in my life. I'll tell you one more. I got to rip this pack. I got more packs. I got to start ripping some packs here. Okay. Corviknight, I think. Corviknight or something like that. Corviknight. I'm pretty sure. Obama Snow. I may be wrong here. Ravenclaw. Oh, yeah. Okay. Next one. Glamora. Oh, nice. A double rare. Not bad. Glamora. Glamera. Yeah. Then this is I mean, I know who it is. I just can't remember. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I can't remember. Oh, Lord. I have the worst memory sometimes. Bird EX. George, you are so helpful tonight, George. Squawkabilly, right. George, you are so helpful. I really appreciate that. And then I look at this. This is Combi that evolves into this, which is Combustion. I don't know who it is. I have no idea who it is. Oh, Vespa Queen. Yikes. Okay, let's get some more packs. I got to go buy stuff. Oh, boy. I need so much stuff. I've got so much work to do. Oh, just got a little cramp in my hand. Okay. Kufan. That's simple. Everybody knows that's Kufan. Combi. I learned, watch this, the next one. Slackoth. I didn't remember. This is the second time I've seen him. I didn't know who it was the first time. I know it's Slackoth. Slack, something like that. Here's some mountain. I'm really not sure. I don't know. That's not the Matterhorn. And this is why I think it's Weedle, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. I don't remember. See, that's the problem with being 74 years old. You forget. You forget what you forget, so you don't remember. Dun Sparse. Oh, my goodness. See, that's the second one tonight. Okay. Gothita. See, I glanced down at the next card and I know I'm not going to remember who. That's why I started laughing. No clue. Oh my gosh. Next one looks like a rooster. Citadel. Okay, who's this? Looks like a rooster. Or something like that. Okay, Squawker. Thanks for being here tonight. Say hi to your other half. My boss Steph. This is the evolution of Murkrow. So that's Holy Crow. That's Holy Crow. Hunch Crow. Oh my God. I amuse myself. I think you're aware of that. Well, I know you couldn't make Friday nights. That's why I threw it a little earlier on a Sunday, because I wanted you to be able to pop in for a little while. Okay. Frigibacks. Or Arctibacks. I'm not really sure. It's one of the backs. What's the big one so far? So far, it's other Annihilate, which is an SAR. No, it's an SR, secret rare. Or Gothitelle, which is an art rare. This is actually a big card. If you look at it, Slowpoke, If you look on price charting, in a 10, this is an expensive little card. Okay, this is I can't remember. I got a nice card coming up because I glanced. I'm a cheetah. Who is this? This is the dung beetle. See, it should be a dung beetle. I know what a dung beetle is. Did you know what it? I mean, I imagine being a dung beetle that they eat. Okay, here's I don't know who. I just pulled one of the big ones. Well, I know it's one of the big ones. Hold on. Let me sleeve it up. I love energy cards. If this was an art rare, it'd be great. But let me sleeve up this card. Wait till you see what I just pulled. Wow. It's one of the big ones. And it's centered properly. Top to bottom, left to right. Oh, wait till you see this. It's a beautiful card. Hold on. I don't want to put any dirt in there with it. Enough with the suspense. It's Marill. That's a nice card. You know, the one thing I must admit about Pokemon is they do well with art that looks like there's water in it. They do well. They do a good job. That is a beautiful card. I know it's one of the better cards in the set. I know it is. Because I check out, before I go live, I'd like to just look at price charting just so I have an idea of what the nice cards are. Just so I don't come in here looking like a dope, a dun-dun sparse. Oh, my goodness. It's not ripping. I'm so tired. I can't even rip the packs. I'm so tired. Let me show you something. I went away for 2 weeks. This is the bag I packed. 2 weeks. That's it. My sweetheart has 800 pounds of stuff. I have a little bag. Oh, she's sweetie. I never say anything bad about her. She's such a wonderful, wonderful person. You have no idea. I am the luckiest guy in the world. I just had to use a scissor. There we go. That was a nice card. That Marill was beautiful. I had to use the scissor on that one. It didn't rip. So tomorrow, I'm going to have an update on the standings of the binder giveaway, and I'm going to set a final day. Either rip it by then, or maybe I'll just go get one and give it to the person. But I gotta do something different because I'm getting it's dragging on me. So we've got Mabostiff. Or is this Match? No, this is Mabostiff. Not Mastiff. We've got Love Disc. We've got Jonathan Siegel. I can't remember who it is. Mastiff. That was Mastiff. And then Love Disc. Then we have Honchkrow. And Marill evolves into this. I don't remember who it is. So that turns into this. The ears get bigger. As a Marill. Oh, should be, see, a blue Marill. It makes sense. See, some of these Pokemon cards actually make a lot of sense when they name them. Others, like Mankey, I don't understand that because it's half pig, half monkey. Should be pig key, not monkey. Man key. So here we go. I think it's Obama Snow. I think it's Obama Snow. Oh my God. I think I just pulled one of the real big ones. I just glanced. I just went, hold on. I'll show you what I did. I think that's Obama Snow. Snover. Okay. I just went like this and I pulled it out a little and I said, I think it's one of the big ones. Marill. I'm pulling the back one here. Oh, Bramblegast. Bramblin turns into Bramblegast, I think. Something like that. Then Slakehoth. And the card behind it is the big one. And the card behind it, the reason I think it's a big one is I saw a lot of color. A lot of color. And I know Frigibacks and Artifacts have a lot of color. So here goes. See, I saw a lot of color. Watch. Look at the color there. A lot. Let me turn it around. Oh, I was wrong. It's not Frigid. It's an art rare, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful card. Bramblin. Look at that. That card is spectacular. Boy, I tell you what. I love Pokemon art. I am sleeving it. That's an art rare. And it's beautiful. So I saw a lot of color and I just thought it was Frigibacks or Artifacts because I know they're both very colorful cards. So far I'm having a really good box. I got it in Miami. I'm trying to remember which store because I ended up going to about 6 or 7 Pokemon stores down there. And can't remember which store I got it from. Okay, a couple more packs here. You have. I'm not really expressing how tired I am. I am just run down right now. I need a couple days off. I'm not sure. I can't remember who this is. How do I not remember who this is? This is the second one I've seen. I can't remember who it is. This is it's called Arctic. I can't remember. Vigoroth. It's Arctic something. It's from 2023. Here's Arctibax. Oh, I just pulled in the. Oh, it's just a double rare. Here's Ramblin. I don't know who this is. Where do you see this? It's that damn bird. This bird is gonna kill me. Who's this? It's a double rare. Pelopper. Yeah, right, Pelican. But who's this? Pelipper. Win Chen? Really? It's going in a box. Yeah, it's one of the Japanese names. Boy, some of these do not rip. I'm having to get scissors to cut them. And I keep putting the scissors away. I got to go shopping at a Poke store up here. My hey Ben, my sweetie's going to go to the gym too. She's going to want me to go with her tomorrow. I'm going to have to take a day off. I'm too tired. I need to recoup. This is come on, Mankey. Normally I'd say, is this Bronzor? But I don't know who that is. It's not Bronzong. Looks like one of the bronzes. Okay. Combi, of course. And this is a nice hollow. I don't know who it is. It's a nice card. Pretty card. Orthworm. Yeah, okay. And the mountain that I can't name. The mountain that shall remain nameless. See, this one ripped easy. The last one was fighting me. My nose is itching. It's a good sign. Murkrow. Is this Frigibax? I'm not sure. Frigibax? I think. Thank you, George. You're George. You're killing me tonight, George. You're killing me. You're killing me. This looks like Hoot Owl. Hoot Hoot. This looks like Ice Cube. This looks like some kind of energy. And this looks like another pack. That would rip a piece of cake. Oh, boy. No idea. Oh, my goodness. See, it's hard to keep my hand up like this because it blocks me. I want cake. Who is this? It is a very nice bag, and I like traveling with it. Unfortunately, you can't. I didn't know I was going to stay 2 weeks. But luckily, this place, they have a laundry service that you can send things out, and it gets done. And if you send it out by 9 in the morning, you'll have it back in the afternoon. Man, I am on a string of bad that I have no idea who these people are right now. Titan, sure. Dunsparce. Then we have, I think this is Glammet. Glamora turns into Glammet. That's Glamora? Okay. And this is either Mastiff or Mabostiff. George, you're being a bad boy. Whoa, don't drop. Okay. It's Charizard. Oh boy. Thank you, George. A collection? I think you said something wrong there. Luckily, I didn't get my ear just then. Luckily, I did not get my ear. Okay. It looks like Applin, but it's not. I thought this was Glamora. Boy, oh my goodness. I don't know who that is. Hoot Owl. Hoot Hoot. This Bronzong. Bronzong. Now, the problem is, like, I'd love to do a live at a show, a big show, but you don't always have internet at these things. Oh boy. This evolves from the spider that I can't name. So I have no idea who this is. No idea. Thank George. You were right. This is Pokemon. Thank you, George. Thank you. Masquerain. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Some of these are not ripping. I can't believe it. I need a drink again. I'm still thirsty. I have laundry to do tonight. I have to go do laundry because I made a deal with Susie. She'd do half and I'd do half. So this is and I've named it already twice and I can't remember right now. I cannot remember. My God. Is it I'm too tired or I'm just too old? This is Gotha, whatever. Gothitelle. Snover. Gothitelle. Mankey. Oh. This in RR? I think I know who this is. My ear's itching now. This is Chen Pao, right? Chen Pao. Chen Pao. I'm pretty sure. I'm impressed. I just impressed myself. Gothitelle? I just impressed myself that I knew who that was. How come I keep... Oh, I'm getting cramps in my fingers. I can't remember now. I'm going to say Dunsparce, but... Oh, Dun. No. Relior. Yep. Bronzor. Murkrow. Holy Crow. And the fishing rod. I still got a couple packs left. I don't know. I got 4 more packs. I can do it. I can do it. They are not opening. They're fighting me. So I'm doing a card show in September. I know I'm not going to have cards back from Beckett's, so that's really sad. So here's Chip from Beauty and the Beast. We have Mankey. Oh, no. This is the evolution of Mankey. And I can't remember who that is. Thank you. It's actually a Charizard. Well, of course it's a Charizard shirt, but it's got to catch them all. But it's a Charizard shirt. Then we have Bramblin. Here's that fishing pole again. Fishing pole. I'm trying to get these packs done. It's almost 8 o'clock, and I want to retire at 8. I got to do laundry. Oh. Who is that? I have no idea. No idea. Satoon. So you'll see some videos of a giveaway coming on. I'm going to do something with this trying to find the hyper rare, the dark ray. It's not going well, but it could take 1,000 packs, and I really don't want to rip 1,000 packs. Slowpoke. This one's not centered 100%. If you look left to right, this side is a little wider than this side. Yeah. Not 100% certain. I just saw this and I can't remember who it is. It's not Mankey. It's Apezilla. Come on. Help! You know, you're not helping me. This is Bramblegast. I will. This is, I'm not 100% certain. I got to rip 3 more packs. And look at it. I mean, this is getting full. I got 15 more cards here. But I haven't pulled out an SAR yet. Which is terrible. If I don't pull an SAR, I'm not going to be happy. Gothitelle. I can't remember which apple this is. Mabostiff. Here's En's Peepee. Is this Honchkrow? Or Holy Crow? 2 more packs. Yay, it ripped. Man, I'm getting cramps. That is bizarre. Here's Kufan. Snover. Clement. George, you and I need to have a conversation. Here's what is it? It's a double rare. I cannot tell you who that is. No idea. Look at that face. And then there's this, which I think is Sudowoodo, if I'm not mistaken. Sudowoodo. Last 5. That's not Slowbro. Oh, you people are all busting my horns right now. Slowking, maybe, yes. Here's, oh, this one's centered nicely. Centered nicely. It's going into a sleeve. Because I know PSA 10, they're actually very expensive. So I'll send it out and get it graded. If I send out 2 of them, 1 of them will come back at 10. Because it's centered properly. That's all really. So all you got to find is, and don't damage it. Center it. Center properly. To me, oh man, I am getting cramps. This is sad. I'm going to have a tough night tonight. We've got Combi. I've seen this 5 times already. I can't tell you who it is. My God, I am ending on a... Who's that? No idea. That's Baxcalibur. I didn't pull one of those cards. The Baxcalibur, the Artibax, or the Frigibax. And that looks like it's Mastiff or Mastiff. One or the other. Wow. That filled that. Wow. And that's where did I put the box? Did I put it in the garbage already? Oh, no. The box is right here. MT. So this is Gramps. It is now 30 seconds to 8 o'clock. Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to say goodnight shortly because I am exhausted. I can't believe I lasted the 2 hours. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, man. 8 o'clock on the dot. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying with me. I appreciate you all for being here. And you'll see a whole bunch of videos coming out in the next couple of days. I may have to take a day off because I am so tired. So I may actually just shut down for a day. So thank you very much, all of you. I appreciate you guys being here. And good night. Take care now.